Boku no Hero has taken the world by storm, and rightfully so. It's an enjoyable anime, but it's also regarded as being unique and not being, as I guess you could say, tropey as others in its genres. And that's where my argument starts. I disagree with that statement. Boku no Hero does well with introducing new concepts to the show, and that's what I think people are gravitating towards when watching it. If it's from Deku keeping notes on his friend's powers and using those to his advantage, also backstories and mysteries that go to set up future events that keep you in suspense, these things are introduced quite well within the anime. But what isn't done well is the execution after the initial introduction. The biggest aspect of Season 2 of Boku no Hero was a villain named Stain set out with his own ideals to kill heroes who rather be in the spotlight than actually be a true hero to the people. These convictions of his are sound. Earlier in the anime and all throughout, we are shown tried and true heroes, and also heroes who just want fame. It's a good introduction to this new villain. Sadly, the execution of this idea isn't as solid. Hero Killer Stain, instead of killing heroes who are doing it for fame like we were told, actually is killing tried and true heroes such as one of the main character's brothers. Now you're probably wondering, but that doesn't fit his motives. And you would be correct. The show indirectly messed up Stain as a character that further heroized the heroes we are following. Rather than give us a villain with sound ideals with a little bit of wrongdoing, it made him into a murderer who seemed to want to kill any hero rather than the ones he set out to kill in the first place. It decided to cater towards the heroes even though this villain needed to be understood and sound in his own ideals and actions to move the story forward without it ruining the whole concept. The reason I am giving importance to the section of the anime so much is because this action is the catalyst for everything moving forward in the show. The same ideal, which I just mentioned that was ruined by its own character, is the same ideal that is motivating the new age of villains to rise and therefore is the linchpin for everything in the next season, and possibly more. As much as the show wants to show interesting ideas, it is handicapped by its format being written for 12-year-olds. There is nothing wrong with shows catered to younger audiences, but this has been a problem from the start of Boku no Hero, and this action I feel was the biggest mistake the show did. This brings me to the future of Boku no Hero. Its setup for Season 3 and beyond, with its other aspects, seem actually interesting and well done, but with the problems of execution of characters and plot being undermined by importance to set a few, the show can't move forward in the direction it needs to. The show can have these crazy epic sequences that you see in other shonens, of great suspense, but getting from point A to point B simply falls flat. What I mentioned isn't the only time the show decides to write itself this way, but I felt this was the biggest one of what I've seen in Season 2. But tell me what you guys think. Do you feel the execution of ideas in Boku no Hero is a problem? And tell me why or why not. I find this show enjoyable, and the animation is outstanding when it wants to be. But remember to comment down and below, and I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.